Hi, today it is what is it Friday today? It's Friday, is it the 27th? Is it the 27th? Is it the 27th? I don't know what day it is. Date. I think it's the 27th, I think. The 28th. What's the date? Yeah, Friday the 27th of January. Finn's watching his tumbles. I've just filmed this and it's just gone off. I don't know what's going on. Basically, I'm going to do a chat about how you should be treated in a relationship because there's some things that I just think need to be said about people in some relationships, that they really need to look at themselves and really think about what they're doing, or otherwise they're going to be a very lonely lady or man further down the line if they're not actually looking and thinking about what they're doing. And and it's sort of another thing that goes on to what I was saying in Positivity Wednesday the other day about being mindfulness and like maybe things you do when you're a bit younger, first getting into a relationship, to like when you're a bit older and you should know a little bit better because you've got a bit wiser. But I have friends and I've been in certain situations in relationships which won't go through, but I will elaborate on certain bits of that relationship where in my head I know I was right at the end of the day thinking this isn't, and this isn't a recent relationship or anything I've been saying in any new posts about anyone I've been with recently. It's nothing to do with that. Like I knew in my head that surely people are not treated like this in a relationship. And I was made to think it was. I was told it was, but I knew it wasn't, and it's not. But sometimes in a relationship, you get that brainwashed or sort of controlled by someone that you think it's you, and you think you're worthless. And I think I've touched upon this in some of my last posts from when I first came on YouTube, but it needs bringing up again because I've also found a new word of narcissist. People can be narcissists. And if you want to know what that's all about, I'm going to do a chat on it maybe over the weekend because I will jot some bullet points down because I'm really rubbish at organised stuff and I normally come on and just talk about something, get mixed up, but talk about whatever. But I do really want to talk about it because it's a thing that I keep seeing with different people around me and things in life, and maybe a little bit to do with the way we're all fast in life today, and people want this and people want that. They want this, that, and the other in relationships as well, and it's not on, guys. So that's what I want to talk about. Finny, come in saying hello this morning. Are you less grumpy this morning? Well, it's not Nana. It's the people of YouTube land. Don't say. Don't say. Hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Come here. No one can see you. Come here. You'll say hi, Nana. Say hi, YouTube. What's going on with your hair? Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi. Are we going to kick off now? Say hi. Oh. Where's Finn? Where's Finn? Are you nearly 2? Yes. Do you want Mummy's phone? Yeah. So, yeah, I would like to talk about how you should be treated, girls and boys, in a relationship. And if you see any of these signs that I'm going to bring up over the weekend, you really need to think about your relationship and your happiness in your relationship, your mindset, your life basically with someone if they are doing these things, because trust me, they're not going to stop it if they're sort of set in the ways with it as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to put that up over the weekend about that. And I've just been sat here trying to get me I've got a load of I said I make books, journals and stuff. I've got a load of old, I think they were, what they called these files, file of facts from a few years ago. One's a leather one and one's a plastic one, but I'm trying to see if I can put something together in there. Come on then, go see Mr. Tumble. About, bloody plugs come out now. About using one for YouTube, because I need to write my ideas down, because that's why I'm always on here talking about God knows what, because I have so many ideas and I need to get it out. I need to get it on paper. So I don't normally plan it on YouTube, but if I think, I could talk about that, I could bullet journal it down, but what comes out of my mouth that day probably won't be what's on paper, because I'm just not like that. I'll have to do a jewel. I'll have to do a new jewellery, because these are apart from this one on the end, these, because I make jewellery now and again as well. It's got a little. Can you see? Oh god, this camera. It's got Buddha heads. Buddha heads on. You can't see a Buddha head here. And this is a. I can't say that word. Swarovski crystal heart. Just like a bit of jingle, but like I said, I rang my dad last night. We were talking about cameras. And I have mentioned I don't know what I'm getting, but I did see a Canon camera with a flip screen doodah thing. And it's not just for YouTube. I want a good camera to take pictures of and make memories and put them in, you know, your memory books and stuff. And I'd seen one and I sort of sent it to Dad and said, I think like this one looks quite good, because I don't really know what I'm talking about with cameras. Someone was sort of telling me, and it said it was a good quality one, and you know, with the sound as well, because I know watching this back, it can come off quite crackly, and I know that's annoying when I've watched people's videos before, even though I watched them, you know, if it's a bit crackly. So I know I keep harping on about it, but I just can't wait to get a new camera to just... I don't know if the quality's dead bad on here, but the crackliness and that, and obviously because I want to show you some of my journals and jewellery and bag charms that I make and nails, I know on this quality you can't see it properly. So, you know, and makeup and stuff, obviously you need to see that. Like, if I was putting these up to sell, you can't really see the detail in them. So, you know, it's not just because I want to be all like, oh my god, I need a camera for like doing this and doing that and like all these pros, because I'm not a pro, and you know, I'm quite happy with a couple of people watching this, or hundreds and thousands of people watching my channel. I'm not really bothered, I just enjoy it. But to show the people that do watch me, you know, my hair accessories and stuff and my earrings, because you can't really see these properly, I need to show you that, and I can't show you on here. So yeah, so over the weekend hopefully I'm going to plan for this, because it just infuriates me, people in relationships and how you should be treated. Though we all have arguments and stuff, and that's fair enough, but there's certain things you shouldn't be doing and there's certain things you should be doing. So yeah, so I want to talk. I'm going to have to bullet journal that, or whatever you call it, tonight or something in bed before I go to bed. And yeah, I've just got a day of tidying up today, which is really exciting. Got to go to the shops again after. And anyone who's interested in nails, I mean, this is another thing. I might be able to do it. It might be better on not a good quality camera, actually, because my nail room that I want to be a home salon, hopefully this year, or even if it's part-time when the thing goes to nursery, it's a tip at the minute, because I threw everything in there to do with my nails and things I've been collecting, and everything in there to do with my journal making, like papers and stuff. So it's a bit like craft room / nail room, but I want to tidy it up so it is the nail salon where I practice nails. Don't really do any ones apart from friends and that, like, obviously, at the minute. But stuff I've got, and then put my book papers away so it's all nice and tidy. So I could show you the before and after, like the bomb sites before the beautiful messy of it all. So yeah, I could show you the bomb site on this quality camera because it probably wouldn't look that bad. And then I could show you after and do a tour of my nail salon. You know, like they do a tour of my home nail salon because that's going to be a job to do. So yeah, I'm rambling. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.